got to be over on Soccar. Watch them both. Follow them both. They're both fantastic. We're on the pitch, and we aren't ready to go. This game is kicked off. It's not X-Maniac in blue who ends up getting that opening kickoff here for the Darkness. A big demo on the backside there by Not X-Maniac on Gaming McGamertag. This one bounces out in front for Underbred Boar. Red Wing Legend going to clear this one down. Looking for some offense of themselves versus Phosphate. Doesn't get it there. Dizzy going to play this one out towards midfield. No touch. It's Red Wing Legend coming on target. This one's going to hit the backboard. Comes straight down in front. Dizzy is able to play it away. No one there. Giving the gamer tag. Does pop it up in front of the net. But Phosphate able to beat Underbred to get back to that ball. Underbred with a great boost steal is going to leave Phosphate stuck with 0. Give a very easy clear to Red Wing Legend. Trying to go past Not X-Maniac. Doesn't get it. Bounces around. Gaming McGamertag is right there. Throws it off the ceiling. Underbred is going to get beat by Maniac to bounce off back wall. Here's Dizzy for the win, looking for a shot, doesn't get it. And Phosphate looking for a shot, doesn't get it. Red Wing Legend gonna play this one upfield with 0 boost as well. Maniac on backboard, bounce out towards midfield. Here's Red Wing Legend looking for a bump. Is giving me gamer tag. That one actually gets 50'd away. Underbred comes up, plays this one out towards midfield. Maniac tries to knock it down. Gamey gonna read this one here at 74 boost. Up the nose of that pink Dominus, trying to play it down. Phosphate gonna go the other way. Phosphate, the pass off backboard, hits the crossbar, nearly goes in. Maniac with a great dunk. Phosphate made the turn, very risky, wins the 50 though, as it drops down for Dizzy, goes underneath one, over the top the other. Gaming's gonna have to chase this one onto backboard. 100 boost though to clear this one away, pass it out towards midfield unfortunately though. Phosphate gonna hit this one, gonna come straight down in front of the net. Red Wing is gonna clear this one to the side. In front of the net again, Underbred trying to knock this one down. And right now, a big struggle here by the Tacs. A lot of pressure coming in from the Darkness and just no clears. No clears right now for the Tacs. Their touches are not going where they want. They're not getting them very strong. This offensive pressure certainly showing for it. Underbred was going to hit one on their own target, and Phosphate is going to come in and get that goal. Dizzy with a pass out towards midfield, and Not X-Maniac actually makes a phenomenal touch. Underbred just kind of in a bad place at the bad time, driving right at their own net, pops that one up and in. Phosphate going up with gamer tag. Looks to put one on target. Bounce off back wall. Is Not X-Maniac coming up. Good 50 there with Red Wing. He's going to go up the side wall here. 2 minutes, 35 seconds to go for Underbred. Going to play it off backboard. A great pass coming down. Here's Red Wing. Their shot is not going to go on target. A couple bumps, on team bumps actually, right out in front of the net. It somehow ends up working for a little bit there for Dizzy. And finally, Phosphate comes in to win at the 50. Ball just going to pop up and down a couple times. Dizzy wins that 50. Here comes Gaming McGamertag playing this one upfield. Out into the corner. Maniac is going to read it over the top of McGamertag. Red Wing plays it. Backboard. Pop up. Looking for it. Underbred. Touch towards midfield. No. Phosphate to Dizzy. Rolls up off backboard. It's Red Wing Legend trying to beat out Phosphate. Underbred's going to clear that one towards side wall. Trying to take control on offense. Dizzy going to cut that one off. 70 boost. Looking for a touch. Can't quite get there. Good bump there by Red Wing. Gets in front of the net very dangerously. And oh my goodness. Musa, I know you're out there in the chat somewhere. This one's for you, bud. Red Wing Legend comes in. A great bump on Phosphate. And Maniac just panics a little bit. Just not really sure what to do in front of the net now. They did have an opposing player just jumping right down their throat. I mean, they had someone who was right there to read that touch across the net the entire time. It was going to be very, very difficult to not get scored on from that position. A 1-1 tie ball game here. This one is just going to float on target. Just no one's going to be there for that. Underbred Board's going to get credit with a goal here. Just kind of bangs this one off the side wall. Maniac, oh, okay, that explains it. All right, that's a great play, actually, by Tacs. That is a very, very great play. Goomba's one, bumps the other, leaves the net open. Great score. I did not see either of those bumps initially, from my perspective. Great play. Phosphate, no touch. Red Wing with a big boom. Gonna try to read this one off backboard, just a little bit of boost. A great pass out towards midfield on Unfortunately, going to go a little bit far. Underbred going to try to knock it down. Ends up getting a phenomenal pinch pass to give him a gamer tag. Who's going to read it? Hit it right down onto the net. The bounce shot going to go just a bit wide. Phosphate going to get beat there by Red Wing. While floating at midfield, Red Wing Legends touch is going to go a bit wide of the net again. The gamer tag tries to put one on target. They're going to get 50. Dizzy straight down midfield. Giving him a gamer tag, ends up hitting it right back to them. Phosphate's going to get credit for a shot, but that one not quite close enough. All three players, though, dive into the corner here for the Darkness. It's a breakaway opportunity for giving him a gamer tag. Oh, man, we just see another one. Another unfortunate touch here. As Nodex Maniac is chasing Game and Gamer Tag down, I honestly think either Game and Gamer Tag had lost control or was looking for a pass. And as Nodex Maniac tries to get in front of it, ends up flipping into the ball and accelerates it into their own net. Out towards midfield. Again, game number 1 of this 4-game series here in RSC 3s. Nodex Maniac tries to take the pass there to ETA Phosphate. It's going to be taken away. Time just going to tick down. Bounce it out at midfield. This one hits the ground, and the Tic Tacs do, in fact, take game number 1. Yeah, Panther, not only have we seen 2, they were in the same game and by different teams, which is just ridiculous. So, Etta Phosphate is going to end up getting MVP honors in this game. Going 1 for 3, getting 2 saves, 4 shots on target by the Tic Tacs, end up with 3 goals. Gave him a gamer tag with the infinity shooting percentage, going 1 for 0. There's still 3 saves by the Darkness, which is what's crazy. 4 shots on target, 3 saves for the Darkness. Tic Tacs still scored 3 goals. And that just tells you everything you need to know about what happened defensively for the Darkness. A lot of breakdowns defensively. You know, we had two big own goals there by Maniac, unfortunately. Now, one of them, again, very, very difficult to do a whole lot about. But the other one, definitely just unfortunate. We're going to get teams ready to go here for our next matchup. Again, it's just a 4-game set here in RSC, not necessarily a best of 3 or best of 5 or best of insert odd number here. It's not exactly how we do things here. It's very similar to the way that baseball works. So yes, you are playing a series, but whether or not you win that series doesn't really matter. It all comes down to the total wins and the total losses on the season. Coming into this series, Darkness were 24-20. Into this one, Tic Tacs were 23-21. So just a 1 game difference between the two teams as they came into tonight's matchup. Do have to have a quick lobby remake because of course we do. There we go. Thanks again. Big shout out again to Tux, who's been running everything in the background for us. By the way, we also have the RSC Lunar stream going right now. They got Piranhas and the Calico. Oh, sorry, they have Airbuds and Okapis on right now. It's game number 1 of their series as well. The Okapis are up 3-2 as a prospect matchup in RSC. So we're seeing Contender right now. Prospect is the next step up. So a big-time shout to them. It was like Okapis did, in fact, take that game number 1. Big shout-out to all the folks over there on RSC Lunar. Having a great night. HUDX56, I believe, is streaming and casting, pulling double duty. And Hawkish hanging out with them as well. So big shout-out to everyone on the media committee for making that one happen. All right, Tuxedo sounds good. I'll be in there in just a second. Clean Dominus Marks? Yes, Mario, that is correct. That is clean. What's up, Nizzle? How's it going? All right, looks like everyone is in and ready to go, even almost before I was. Dizzy, Etta Phosphate, not Maniac. We're in getting with Gamer Tang, Red Wing Legend, and Underbred Boar are on the other side. It's Dizzy who ends up winning the kickoff. This one rolls up the side wall. It's not Maniac. Pinch, the bounce in front of the net. Here's Etta Phosphate. That one doesn't go. Bit of an overcommit. Underbred making the turn at midfield. Can't quite get there. That's a new Fast and Furious challenger. Love it. Big bump there by Dizzy. to stop the offensive attack. Underbred shot is going to go a bit wide. Ends up bumping Maniac, just trying to recover here. Dizzy not able to make the touch. And a Phosphate going to take over from their own half. Plays this one up the left wall. In front of the net, but Red Wing Legend going to clear it out. But it's right at midfield. Red Wing trying to take that one away. At a Phosphate going to play this one off backboard. Here's Underbred Boar. Bounce off the side wall, bounce around in front of the net, nobody there. Dizzy's actually going to throw this one off the crossbar, and a Phosphate going to knock that one down. No touch extra, and Underbred Boar going to get credit with the save. There's Dizzy, the drop. Maniac making the turn. Underbred looking for the 50, going to bounce out towards midfield, and a Phosphate going to win it. Looking up the left wall, trying to get a pass out towards the front of the net. Red Wing Legend not too interested in letting that happen. Dizzy versus Underbred. Underbred with a great touch. Trying to follow it up at his face fight. He's going to cross that one and get demoed as well. Here comes Gaming Gamer Tag. This one bounce off back wall. It's bouncing out in front of the net. Dizzy going to play this one up into the air. Maniac has to make the beat on Underbred, and they do. Gaming Gamer Tag's touch, unfortunately, going right back towards their own net. They backflip. Dizzy right there in front of the net. Underbred Boar gets back in time to make the save. Heroics from Underbred Boar to keep this one at 0-0. Ball bouncing around at midfield. Coming up is Dizzy. Gonna play this one out of the corner, trying to get a little bit of redemption. Having an opportunity to hit this one. Underbred on target. Rolls it in from their own third. A 1-0 lead for the Tic Tacs on the back of Underbred Boar. They came in with the heroics for the save. Extra bonus heroics on the goal as well. Big shout there. A 1-0 lead in game number 2 for the Tic Tacs, who already have a 1-0 series lead as well. Great touch out towards midfield, but Maniac, unfortunately, is not able to make the goal. The shots, the touches come raining in. Red Wing Legend with the big boom. That one's on target as well, and that one just floats in. And Darkness get beat on the exact same play twice. Bounces out towards midfield. A missed 50. Third is facing too far upfield. And defenders just play it long behind them. Just throw that one way downfield. Dizzy trying to make up here with 2:42 left to go. Then bounces off back wall. Gamer Tag plays it up. Good touch here by Maniac, trying to take some control, looking for the fake, possibly a back pass. Red Wing Legend is going to hit that one instead. Wins the 50-50 versus 2 players. Maniac going to have to come up and make a play. 3 players for the Darkness all together at midfield. Could have been disaster. The Tic Tacs just not quite quick enough to take advantage of it. Here comes Underbred. And for another goal this game. He's going to get denied by Dizzy, who's going to chase it down to the right-hand side. Phosphate's going to sit at midfield, look for a pass. They're just going to have to play this one. Going to get demoed. Oh, yeah, that was absolutely telegraphed by Red Wing. Gamer Tag does not get mid-boost. Underbred does. I'm just going to turn it midfield, take a little bit of control here. Is that a Phosphate? Going to play it off the corner. Gamer Tag, the easy read. Keeps it in the corner. Maniac, he's going to put one off backboard. Who's going to bounce down to further end here for Desi, who's going to get 50s by Underbred. And Underbred having a great game so far. Comes to Gamer Tag. 1 minute, 34 seconds right now for the Tic Tacs to hold on here in game number 2. Try to get this dub. At only 2 games over 500. Getting a 3-1 or a 4-0 here for the Tic Tacs would be huge. Definitely would help them make a little bit of a jump in the standings. Make their path to the playoffs a little bit easier. With only 3 match days left to go here. Phosphate, the catch. Trying to keep some control, ends up losing it. Gamer Tag going to take over. Maniac just kind of sitting on front post. Waiting out the defender, ends up getting a bump, ends up beating them. Wins a great 50-50 out at midfield. Underbred chasing it down. Trying to beat at a Phosphate. Here's Dizzy, not able to make the touch. Gamer Tag going to clear that one away. 45 seconds now to go. Thrown over the top. Dizzy making that turn. Red Wing Legend going to knock it down. Going to play it out from midfield. Again, really the Tic Tacs, with 30 seconds to go, don't have to do a whole lot here. Really just have to buy some time. Good call there by Gamer Tag to turn back towards their own net to get around and make the 50. Maniac All the way on the back. Here's Underbred. The pass out towards midfield. Phosphate, no touch. Maniac luckily is there, though, on back post to make the clear. Giving me gamer tags touch. Looks wide of the target. 10 seconds left to go. And again, really, Tic Tacs, all they had to do for 2 minutes in this game was stall it out as if it was a penalty kill in hockey, and that's exactly what they did. No chance for the Darkness to win this one. Could potentially get a getaway goal, no. That one is the ground as well. It's Tic Tacs 2 out of 2. 2-0. Second game. 2 shots on target again. And no saves from the Darkness either. They had 3 shots on target. Tic Tacs saved every single one of them. And this is kind of what we were saying coming into this matchup, is that Tic Tacs, they're not blowing out their opponents. They're not going to wow you with their mechanics or their passes or, you know, their speed. It's not really going to be anything surprising, but they're going to play a very close game. They're going to be defensive. They're going to strike when they need to. And all their games are going to be close. And that's exactly what they have been. And they are executing when they need to. They're up 2-0 for that exact reason. And this is what is going to separate a playoff contender from someone who's going to completely miss. Is when you're in those close games, you got to win them. You have to make sure if it's going to be 2-1 or 2-0 that you're the team with 2. And Tic Tacs are certainly making that happen so far this series. Certainly time for the Darkness to make their adjustments and start finding the net. We saw coming out really early on in game number 1. Very early, the first like maybe 30 or 40 seconds. We did see a couple of demos. We saw some bump attempts. We saw some aggression. I'd like to see that come back from the Darkness, because what's happening is they're able to put the shots on target. You know, when the Tic Tacs aren't doing a phenomenal job of stalling out the game, which they are incredibly good at. But I'd like to see some more bumps, some more demos, some more aggression, because when they're getting themselves in this situation, all the shots they're taking are getting saved. So if you can eliminate the defender, well, it's going to make it a heck of a lot easier to score. It's also a lot easier to score when the touches go that way. A couple unfortunate ones there for the Shadows. Roll right in front here for the Tic Tacs. This one just pops up awkwardly. Red Wing Legend's going to have to bail on this play. They do so down the front post side. In front of the net is giving me gamer tag, and Underbred Bort with an absolute missile from the corner. Giving me gamer tag, setting this one up. Looking for a bump initially, and that might have scared off the defender. And Underbred, 65 miles per hour. Throws that one into the net. That's a great shot to open things up here. Tic Tacs now with the 1-0 lead. Izzy with the touch, kind of trying to knock this one down. Going to be Underbred, just scoring that goal to take it out. Collects a 100 boost at midfield. A phenomenal save by Red Wing. Give me gamer tag now taking over. No touch there from Not Maniac. Give me gamer tag, just slowing things down again. This is the exact same thing we saw from the Tic Tacs for the last 2 minutes of game number 2. Is they can just stall the game as long as they want. They don't have to necessarily take any shots. They don't have to do anything too crazy. They have to play some solid defense. They have to get some good 50s and make sure, like Red Wing Legend did just there, that they're making the touches. They're making the saves. They're keeping the ball out of the net. But other than that, they can stall for 2 or 3 minutes. We've seen them do it before. Maybe they'll do it again. And a Phosphate going to take control here. Actually going to lose it. The calculated back pass to Disney, who was a great low 50. Tries to win another one with giving me gamer tag, but this one, the Octane versus the flat car, is going to end up in a pinch straight up most of the time. Phosphate, the pass out of the corner. It's giving me gamer tag, who looks to take control. Dizzy with a great pinch, bounces down towards midfield. Not Maniac, not able to make the touch. Here comes out of Phosphate, trying to get the answer. The light touch, rolling down in front, and giving me gamer tag gets there in time. We're at halftime here in this game, still a 1-0 lead. Gamey throws it down. It's going to bounce out right in front of the net. 3 players all go towards the same post for the Darkness. Not punished yet. Maniac, a great clear. Now looking for some offense, passes this one out. It's Phosphate who's looking for the read off the backside. Red Wing Legend, though, too quick. Good read. Pass out towards the left side. Phosphate wins the 50 to Gamertag, who's able to make just enough of a touch to keep that one from getting too hairy. Maniac, a demo, a bump, the cross. Probably going to look for another bump in the net. Just chasing around all of the players on the Tic Tacs and trying to get them away from the ball. They're going for that aggression, and that's exactly what I want to see more of. Going to be a little bit more accurate with it, a little bit faster on the offense, and they're going to start clicking quickly. 1:35 to go, and Tic Tacs doing what they do best. Stalling out this game, just buying time constantly. They're very good at it. This one bounced out towards midfield, gaming with a great clear. Down the left-hand side, they're going to chase it down in front, no touch. Maniac going to play it away. Underbred with the pop, out towards midfield. Out of Phosphate knocks it down. Tic Tacs again in very good defensive position. Trying to slow things down at midfield. Phosphate actually gets bumped off by Dizzy. This is going to help out the Tic Tacs again. Here comes Maniac with the bounce. Looking for a read here, but Gamertag is able to hit it out. Coming over the top here is Etta Phosphate, who drops it down. The leading scorer on this team dribbles it out in front. Not quite an opportunity to shoot it yet. Gamertag is going to take over. Passing this one to Red Wing. The shot is on target. Phosphate able to get there in time to make the save, but now 35 seconds left to go. The Tic Tacs have been stalling since about 4:05, but they scored their goal at 4:06. And they've been stalling for all but probably 20 seconds of the remaining time. Out in front for Underbred, bounce out towards midfield. Right now, all of the pressure is on Darkness to make a shot. Get a goal. Just find the net somehow. And they're not able to do it. 4 seconds, 3, time ticking down again, up the wall, coming out towards midfield. Has to be a 0-second effort, and Gamertag's touch is going to blast right out in front of the net. Tic Tacs win another one, and now they're going to be getting ready to get the brooms out. The closet door is open. They're reaching in. They're trying to find the broom in the dustpan. They're just about ready to go. A 1-0 win for the Tic Tacs. Another very close game. Again, for the Darkness, 5 shots on target, 5 saves from the Tic Tacs. Tic Tacs had 3 shots on target. 2 of them were saved. 1 of them went in. This is the exact storyline that we have seen all 3 games. The Tic Tacs, they don't take a lot of shots. They just don't. But they're getting the goals when they need them. The Darkness are taking more shots. Everything is getting saved. The Darkness just have to go seeking that defender. They have to bring up that speed. They have to beat that last defender. They haven't been able to do it up to this point. And it's going to be Tic Tacs who are very much in control. And again, the biggest thing here for the Darkness, you already know that you've lost this series. You know, in a best of 7, your opponents right now are on match point, which is a good warm-up, for the finals. Do they have the mental fortitude? Can they keep it within themselves to make the adjustments that they need to in game number 4 and take at least 1 away and avoid the sweep? We'll see here. 15 seconds down, no goals quite yet. It's Underbred Boar who takes this one out from their own end. Able to beat Maniac. No boost, though, for Underbred, who gets an excellent 50. Goes right to Phosphate. Gamertag gets up, cuts that one off. And right now, this Tic Tac team is absolutely feeling their speed. They're playing confident. They're looking confident. It's just up to the Darkness to disrupt it. By the way, guys, a prediction is live in the chat right now. You guys can wager all the points that you've earned by watching twitch.tv/RSC Solar this entire time. Get them in right now. Go to the top of the chat, click predict. Make it happen. Underbred Boar is going to open up the scoring here. 4 minutes to go. Phosphate plays it right down towards midfield. Underbred just cuts it off and races back to the ball and puts it in. A 1-0 lead with 4 minutes to go. Chat, I don't know about you guys. I feel like I've seen this episode before. Like, we might be getting to the point this is syndicated. This is the rerun. By the way, don't forget, we also have the sister channel RSC Lunar going live, or that is live right now. Twitch.tv/RSC Lunar. Make sure you guys follow both. Very, very important. You can see all of the phenomenal RSC action that we have to offer every time it is available. Right now, it's the Prospect tier playing. It's the Okapis 2-0 over the Airbuds. They're up 3-1, looking to win this third game as well, and they will be looking for a sweep. Might have 2 sweeps in the late slot here in RSC. Red Wing Legend is on target and just floats that one top shelf. 3:13 left. Red Wing Legend, a good first touch, makes an excellent read. Phosphate can't quite get there, and Maniac gets up for it, but unfortunately just can't get there in time. Close play, good attempt, but not able to make it happen. Red Wing wins the kickoff. Bounce on target. Maniac is there, tries to make the kick save, able to keep that one out of the net for just long enough. It goes to Dizzy, who's taking it upfield, looking for the scoop flick. He's going to go right back to Underbred, who's already scored a couple of great goals so far in this series. Goes to Dizzy, 100 boost, looking for a pass out towards midfield. An opportunity is going to be thwarted by Gaming McGamer type. Bounced off the side wall. An absolute rocket here with 2 minutes, 45 seconds left to go. Underbred rolls it out to Phosphate, who has been, they got 50 goals on the season, notably absent from scoring this game. The defense of the Tic Tacs have stepped up to a level I don't know that anyone expected. They're looking for the sweep. That one is turned away as well. They've got a 2-goal lead here with 2:25 left to go, trying to make it 3. This one bounces out towards midfield. It's Underbred Boar, who is able to cut it down. Disney plays it out towards midfield. Gamer McGamer Tags touch, going to go off backboard, coming right down at a Phosphate, trying to make a touch, can't do it. Gamer McGamer Tag over the top, not Maniac is there. Underbred Board with the pop. Busy towards side wall. Red Wing going to put another one off backboard. This one coming down. Red Wing, though, looking a great job. Opportunity there. Going to be turned away, though. They had the look for the double, just didn't quite get it. Out at midfield. The great dunk coming down. Gaming McGamer Tag. Looking for the shot on target, not gonna get it. Comes down to Red Wing Legend. Phosphate, looking for the clear out. Dizzy, knocking it down. Edited Phosphate is there. Probably the best and most coordinated offense we've seen from Darkness, probably in 2 series. Results in a goal, and there we go, Darkness. They've been looking for this one for a while. It's Dizzy, and Edited Phosphate does exactly what I said they needed to do. Drives right into the net, finds the defender. They don't actually get the bump, but they force them to jump and just dive out of the way, and it led to a goal. And that's what they've needed for the last, I don't know, what, 20 minutes, 18 minutes of gameplay up to this point so far in this series, that they've struggled, and they finally find the answer. Just over a minute to go, and it's Dizzy looking for another pass towards midfield, trying to equalize. Here comes Phosphate. The bounce going to be saved by Red Wing Legend. Now Maniac isn't back, and now they are rushing back towards the net. It's Red Wing Legend with the pre-flip, doesn't get it. Gaming gets 50'd by Dizzy. Another clear out by Edited Phosphate, looking for a goal. The pass out towards midfield, gets a demo on one, coming in, looking for Underbred Boar, and dunks them! Edited Phosphate put the team on their back. Look at this play, gets the touch, demos one, goes right back for the ball. 50s Underbred Boar, it's in, and this is the best the Darkness have looked this whole series. They haven't had anything resembling this level of effort until now. They do not want to be swept, and they're tied up at 2-2. And they could be 3-2 here. That one's going to go backside, and Nadex Maniac comes in. Where has this Darkness team been, chat? Where has this been? Because they look like a whole new team in the last 45 seconds of the last game. They're up 3-2. Can they hold on? Tic Tacs looking for an answer here. 40 seconds left to go. Is Dizzy going to roll that one to Gaming McGamer Tag? A big boom. Going to try to read it off backboard. This one's going to be rolled out in front. Red Wing going to try to 50 Maniac. Does, but gets demoed. There comes Underbred to put that one out towards midfield. Gaming with a great turn. Going to roll it up into the corner. Going to look for a pass out towards midfield. And Phosphate going to say no. I'm going to get up on that backboard. I'm going to clear it away. Maniac is there. The boom touch goes out towards Underbred, who's going to actually cross this one very dangerously. Dizzy ends up taking over. Red Wing with a big clear out towards midfield. Here comes that a Phosphate. An opportunity here with 5 seconds to go here. Giving me gamer tag, looking for the pass. They got Red Wing Legend. Man, the pass is there. The shot is going to be off target. The double commit between Red Wing and Underbred. That one goes off target, and Darkness in the last 90 seconds of this game somehow avoid a sweep.